Odisha Overkill. The veto has been done. The team of Odisha Overkill has opted to play defense on the map of Split against Lucknow Assassins, who will be attacking. I have waited so long to see Split again. I have seen just one Split match throughout this tournament, and I can't wait to witness another. Meanwhile, we are heading into the stream right now, and I'll be showing you
Very
the giveaway. So
okay.
Mogo Esports has sponsored this tournament, and it has been presented by RS Mobile World with Gamers GG, and we are doing a giveaway where we'll be giving away prizes based on your stream count. First of all, we'd like to brief you with the prize pool, which is of 10,000 rupees. The first team taking away 5,000 rupees, the second team taking away a prize of 2,500 rupees, and the third team taking away 1,000 rupees. We have three individual awards: the Emerging Player Award for rupees 500, which will be awarded to the best player who is ranked gold or below, that is iron, bronze, silver, and gold. The second, we have the most valuable player award at 500 rupees, which will go to the best player of the tournament. The third, we have the star player award worth 500 rupees as well, which will go to the player that has the most match MVPs throughout the tournament. Next up, we're going to brief you shortly with the league format, but first we have the giveaways. You have to tune in to the stream every day at 7 p.m. Subscribe to the YouTube channel of Mogo Esports, and then you have to keep watching the stream because I, the host Diavel, will be dropping one hashtag per day. Like there will be multiple matches per day, but there will only be one hashtag which might be in any of the matches. So you have to keep watching the stream and stay aware for that hashtag and when it drops. And then you have to type that hashtag in the chat box. You can spam it if you want. You can use multiple accounts if you want. You will get 1 point per account each day, and that points tally will total up to your total score, which will then count towards you getting a prize, which can be Mogo merchandise, headphone, keyboard, a mouse, Mogo Esports mousepad, or even a Valorant uh, credits coupon worth 1000 VC. I believe you all are already familiar with the league format, but still briefing it with you really quickly. We have two groups right now, Group A and Group B, with 6 teams each, where they're competing in a round robin format. And then the top three teams from each group will be promoted to a Group X, which will consist of 6 teams again. The top four teams from this group will then be promoted to the deciders. After a round robin format, the deciders will be a knockout based tournament, and you know how it goes. After that, we'll be showing you the current scoreboards of both the groups. We have Group A being led by ENTRARE Kolkata, Bombay Prime, Punjab Lions, and Delhi Dual Tops, each on 2 points. But Delhi Dual Tops has played 4 matches, while the other three teams have played only 3 matches. Sikkim Snipers, unfortunately, is out of the tournament with 3 losses. Gurgaon Gangsters are currently on 2 points as well. So it's gonna be an interesting group. All the teams are on 2 points except for Sikkim Snipers, but Delhi Dual Top has played a match extra. Next up, we have Group B being led by Jabalpur JODS, which are our first team to qualify for Group X. Next, we have Jaipur Jaguars and Kerala Knights on 2 wins from 3 matches each at 2 points. Next up, we have Odisha Overkill at 1 wins and 2 losses. They are at 1 points right now, but they have a match right now against Lucknow Assassins, who currently sit at the bottom of the table and are out of this tournament. Chennai Knights, meanwhile, has lost both of their matches, and I hope they can make a comeback in this tournament. Next, I will be showing you the individual player scorecards. First up, we have the most valuable player award. GG Saber currently leading that table with an insane
बिल्कुल बाहर आ जा
103
हाँ
kills, 14 assists, and 49 deaths ratio. We have NT Medusa at second with 76 10 42, Starboy at 67 16 32, KRT Harish at 73 643, Pixel at 68 10 40, and Lamau at 62 16 32. Next up, we have the scoreboards for the Emerging Player Award. JJ Vegeta Sama currently leading that leaderboard after a very commendable chamber performance on Icebox, leading his team to a fourth victory and qualification for Group X. He sits at 55 21 49.
अरे भाई
Uki has
हम
Stinkfly
लोग
at
खुद आए
44
इधर
17
जल्दी
46.
जल्दी
Rahul
करो यार
23
बैकअप
at 35 19 40, and the rest of the
Wait, I thought
players
we're going
follow
SMKP.
in the line. We'll be heading into match really quickly, but before that, I mean, it's a match against a team that has been struggling in this tournament, Lucknow
वही डिसाइड
Assassins,
करते हैं
who have lost all three of their matches right now and currently sit at the bottom of their group and are most likely out of the tournament. On the other hand, we have Odisha Overkill, which is one of the best teams in the tournament, and they have one of the best and most mechanically gifted players in the tournament in the form of KRT Harish, who showed us exactly what he can do on the map of Icebox with that Reina a few days back. I mean, that was one hell of a performance, one hell of an individual performance by KRT Harish right there. His team didn't have much support. He didn't have much support from his team, but he gave it his all. Will we see another match MVP performance coming in from KRT Harish today and leading his team to victory on the map of Split, or will Lucknow Assassins finally pull one back? We see that the players are almost ready and we will be heading into agent select pretty quickly. What are your predictions coming in for this match? I mean, it's split. It's a match that we haven't gotten to play in a while, I believe, because it has been removed from the competitive and unrated queue. So players don't have as much practice on this map, as much awareness on this map coming in as compared to the other maps. Because if they practice with their team in unrated or competitive or anywhere else, they don't usually play split that much because it isn't a part of the current map pool, as has been decided by Riot, which I am pretty skeptical about. But I mean, it's a team of Lucknow Assassins. They have Renesis, who is one of the best race mains in this tournament right now. Even though they haven't been able to pull a match back, it has been pretty good performances from Lucknow Assassins. They have pulled close matches. They just haven't been able to make it to the finish line. But on the other hand, Odisha Overkill has been in a disarray with the players not having established proper roles except for Harish, who has been on that duelist since day one. The other players have rotated over from different roles to different roles each match. The second best player, I believe, Kiati Ezio, who is also a pretty good player, has been changing roles up match after match. He started off with a controller role in the form of Fade. Next map, he switched over to a. I mean, I'm bad. My bad. My bad. He started off as an initiator in the form of Fade, and the next map he switched over to a controller role, and then to the role of Chamber. Meanwhile, we are heading into Agent Select right now. I believe someone disconnected due to some network issues. So we'll wait another minute. We'll wait another minute for the player to reconnect and head into Agent Select again. It happens usually. I mean, the server has been bad since yesterday or something. I noticed it myself, but I mean, the population on the Mumbai server is too heavy. It is way too heavy because the Mumbai server has players playing from all over India, from Bangladesh, etc. And the population is just too much. The fan base of Valorant is just too much in the Southeast Asian continent, especially a country like India, where esports is going to an all new high. I believe it's high time that Riot gave us another Mumbai server. Like Singapore has two servers, Singapore 1 and Singapore 2. I believe it's high time that Riot introduced a Mumbai 2 server as well, just to distract. I mean, a Mumbai 2 server works, or maybe a Delhi server, or maybe a Kolkata server. Like in any of the big cities, two servers would be really good for Valorant right now. Meanwhile, we see that the player has reconnected back, so we'll be heading into Agent Select as soon as the Gs are underway. The thing is, no one on the side of Odisha Overkill really praise Raze, and Raze is one of the most important agents on the map of Split. It is arguably the best duelist on Split. It will be curious to see what Harish goes for. Will he go in for that Jet pick or that Reina pick again? We've seen he can do equally well with both of them, but he doesn't play Raze much. So I don't believe he'll go for that. We are heading into Agent Select right now on the map of Split, where we see Odisha Overkill on the defender side and Lucknow Assassins on the attacker side. J35 Hercules is back in the lineup, so that means he'll probably be playing the Reina. He is a player that Odisha Overkill missed dearly on the map of Icebox. He could have been the impact player, the one to play alongside Harish to complement him and pull back that victory. As I said, Harish will be going for that jet, I believe, because Hercules has been good on the arena in the one match that he played. He has been away for a while, hasn't really been a part of the tournament much, but he is back and he showed us what he can do on that arena in the one match that he played. Ezio, meanwhile, looks like he's going to be playing Cypher. That is interesting because I personally believe, as I already said in the pre-match commentary, Ezio has been switching roles a lot, which has hampered his gameplay, I believe. He has logged in that Cypher, while Revax is on that Brimstone, and Spursh is on the Jet. We have Drizzle on the bench today after a rather, what would I say, not a poor performance, a rather uneventful performance from Drizzle on the map of Icebox. Ezio, meanwhile, has switched over to a Cypher. That is four different roles that he has played in the matches. Meanwhile, we see a regular comp coming in from the attackers. Abhi on that Sky is going to be interesting. Free Fall on that Sage. Cyrus on the Killjoy. Renesis on that Raze and Midnight Kalakar on that Brimstone. That is exactly the lineup that we predicted for this match, coming on the side of the attackers, except for Abhi, who is on that Sky instead of a Chamber. That would have been a three sentinel comp, but Chamber is not really a sentinel per se. Anyways, um, Abhi on that Sky and Ezio on that Cypher are the two most weird picks coming in today, in my opinion, because I haven't seen Abhi on an initiator, I believe. He has opted for that Sky, which is going to be interesting. And Ezio on that Cypher, I'm a bit skeptical about it again, because he played as an initiator in the first match on the Fade. Next map, he switched over to the Brimstone, which he was really good at, mind you. He was very comfortable on that Brimstone, and he pulled back many rounds, many impressive individual plays. I believe he is more suited to that controller role. He has gone for a Cypher this time after playing Chamber in the previous match. He has switched roles at he switched roles in every match that has happened. I love that Reaver knife although. He is going for a classic A side setup with a camera from heaven that can also watch the entrance of site.
Oh, this is a nice
Oh,
spot.
this trip looks interesting. I haven't seen a trip like this before. That's a good trip. Will
Yes,
he be
this
playing
should do.
backside? I believe he'll be playing backside here, waiting for someone to push him from that trip. Like the attackers might try to surround him when he's playing backside from elbow and from side. So a trip is probably for anyone who is careless enough to push elbow, and he'll get a kill on that trip as he's hoping, and then fight side. But it's hopeful because you can't really guarantee that. I mean, what if Renesis decides to push elbow with the satchels? What if he just satchels onto side? That renders his trip mostly useless. And he has just one trip on side and the another trip heaven. It's gonna be interesting if he decides to play backside. I believe he is playing backside. The tactical pause has been lifted and there's 15 seconds on the clock remaining. He is gonna be playing backside here with a classic. The attackers are going for a split from mid and A. With Renesis in mid, so that eliminates the opportunity that Renesis might have had he satchel backside onto Ezio there. Spurs meanwhile goes for a really quick stage wall and tries to reposition himself behind boxes, but the wall is not on point. Abhi meanwhile uses the sky flash to get some info onto B garage. He has gone for a light shields. Kyati Harish has pushed all the way up. His dash is on. And he dashes away at the exact second that his dash was about to run out. The Trailblazer comes in from he to try to concuss Harish, which I believe he doesn't succeed in. The defenders have only Ezio playing on his side with Cypher Util. It's gonna be interesting because they are going in for an execute here, I believe. It's just Midnight Kalakar who is rotating from ropes right now. He has activated the cages. He is playing like that. Cyrus spots the trip and he breaks it. Ezio is in a lot of trouble right now. He gets the first pick
Spike down A.
and he managed to hit free fall for a lot of damage. Who is picked up by Midnight Kalakar? Revax picks off. Reina picks off Renesis. They have played this well. Midnight
One enemy
Kalakar.
remaining.
Oh, Revax. My bad. Revax picks off Abhi as well. This is Midnight Kalakar. I believe he is trying hard to hit that one tap on Revax, but he is not successful at that. It was good. I mean, I expected Ezio to be in a lot of trouble there, but he managed to get that first pick. I don't know what that attacker was trying to do there, pushing that tower on the site, but Ezio did good. He managed to get the first pick, managed to hit free fall for a lot of damage, who was then killed by Revax. So all in all, it was a pretty good round coming in from the defenders. We see Ezio, Reina, Persh and Revax upgrading to Spectres while Harish is saving. He is saving for that operator which can be a match changer at any point of time. He has a Marshall, he gets the first pick, activates his dash. Will he get a second? Will he get a second? No, he gets a shot and he gets a second and dashes away. That is good.
Spike down B.
He gets the heal from Sage as well. He's trying hard to get a third kill. Ren is just with the nade on Spursh's low orb. The turret is destroyed. Is Harish pushing up? He is pushing up. He'll get a dash and one kill. But it's going to be interesting. Ren is holding a good angle, but Harish gets a pick on him. And he dashes into garage. He's pushing them. He's going for an ace. Maybe a martial ace would be good. He's still holding that angle. They are sitting in spawn. The attackers don't want to give that ace to Harish so easily. They're going to make him work for it. First, meanwhile, is pushing up and baiting for Harish, I believe, to get that ace. Yeah, he's waiting.
One enemy
But he
remaining.
gets free fall and is picked up by
Spike down.
Cyrus.
Attacker spawn.
Will Harish get a fourth at least? Oh, he misses a shot and Cyrus with a clean classic headshot gets a kill. Might be able to receive a Spectre. Finishes him off and we go 2-0 in the favor of Odisha overkill. A clean round coming in from the defenders with Spush dying uselessly, I believe, trying to push up that angle, white peeking. He could have just jiggled and gotten that information for Harish to take the pick. But well. We see a tactical timeout coming in for a while. One of the players has facing some network issues, I believe. I don't know if Harish has gotten enough money for an operator yet, has he?
Need a drop.
He has. He has gone for an operator in the third round itself, which is pretty good because Harish is the kind of duelist, he's the kind of jet who can get kills each and every round. He has almost, I believe, a 2 kill per round ratio. So that gives him the opportunity to opt freely because he can just pop those knives if he dies in the next round, and that is impressive because he is equally good on the knives as he is on the operator. As I said, he's one of the most mechanically gifted players in this tournament right now. Ezio, meanwhile, is trying to place that one-way cage, which he's unable to. The tactical timeout is lifted. Okay, he doesn't go for the one-way cage. He places a normal cage. We have shifted over to the B site with a Spectre in hand. This trip is good.
Yes, this should do.
And the case that he's going to be playing backside again. A Siege Slow Orb and Raise Nade combo could be so deadly for Ezio right now. He's also playing the side alone. Harish misses his first shot. He's low and Abhi picks him off. A great push coming in from the attackers through mid. Reina is so blind. Abhi playing that part to perfection. Renesis gets Reina there. The boom bot gets them in for offense. Revax is pushing up, but it's gonna be too late. Ezio is stuck on site. What is he? No, he is retreated back to CD. That is good play from Ezio. They are on the B side. They have the entire side to themselves. The plant is
Spike
going down.
planted.
Spurs, meanwhile, is trying to get a pick. The timing could be good here. Okay, there's a wall. Abhi gets a third kill there. The Sky, I mean, I doubted it, but he has played it to perfection. The pick on to Harish, and then a perfect flash to blind Reina, and then a third kill. Ezio and Spurs are both pushing stairs, breaking the wall, trying to get a pick. Abhi whiffs his spray, he falls back. Is it going to be a flawless round? I believe it is. Cyrus is holding a good angle. Can he get the tap though? He can't. Abhi manages, Ezio manages to fall away. Meanwhile, Abhi whiffs his spray again and is picked off by Spurs, who is left on 2 HP. They are saving these Spectres. That's weird. They're saving 2 Spectres. Cyrus dies to the spike. So that's 2 rifles lost on the side of the attackers. Not exactly a costly round, but not a poor one, I believe, as well. Okay, they saved an operator. That is good. That is good. That is good thinking from the defenders. They managed to save a Spectre in the hands of Spurs, and Ezio managed to save that operator for Harish, who didn't have his knives online actually, because he wasn't able to get a kill in the last round. Abhi just wall bang tapped him, so that was insane. Good execute coming in from the attackers right now. Meanwhile, you see the Age wall being invested onto the A side, not onto mid this time. The slow up comes in as well. That stops the push considerably. And another slow up from Spurs, which I believe was not meant for that spot because it mostly shows himself. We see the Brimstone of the attacking side going in for a lurk, maybe because he is going slow and he's hoping to catch someone off guard who has pushed up from B garage. Reina is holding mid with that champion's vandal. The flash from Abhi to get info is of no use. He's gonna flash once, no, he's gonna flash mid. The boom bot comes in to clear vents,
Cutting their vision.
and they know someone is there. Reina with a flash, and the smoke from Brimstone is on point as well. Really good coordination. The combat sim to help Reina as well. There is good support. The attackers don't look in a really good position right now. They have 35 seconds on the clock. They are scattered across mid and A site. They haven't pushed up anywhere, but Spurs is out of
30
util
seconds left.
and is holding down the A site alone on a Spectre. We do have Brimstone pushing up
Down.
Rafters,
We
but
tend to dust.
Spurs gets a pick on Cyrus. Can he delay the plan? No, he can't. Free fall with a clean one tap. On to Spurs, makes it a 3v4. Renesis, Renesis, flips it. Reina gets kill on him. Revax picks up Brimstone. It's a 1v4 and he dies to HGU there. Although HGU was pretty low, I believe, but it is a good round won by the defenders. It was an important round for them, and they win it by losing just one man who was on a Spectre save from the previous round. So a very good round coming in from the defenders. We got 3-1 in the favor of Odisha Overkill. Lucknow Assassins, as I said earlier as well, look to be really falling apart because they're not coordinating as much. They won one round which was due to a really good execute through mid, but the last round they were scattered across mid and A side till there were 35 seconds left. If they wanted a lurk, they couldn't get that lurk in early, and the buys look skeptical. We have two players on a classic and three players on a spectre. Harish is holding this angle perfectly with an operator. The nade is there to push him out, but he has activated his dash now. Brimstone has pushed up and he gets the pick on Brimstone. That was a bad peek from Brimstone right there. They are trying to jiggle this angle. Maybe catch out a wish. The storm grenade. Cyrus just running and putting that storm grenade. Harish is still holding that angle. They can't push through mid with that operator. The cage from HGO is there as well. They have been shut down. Even after forcing three specters right there. I think it will be a flawless round for the defenders. Revax gets a pick on Abhi through the smoke. They are rotating over to the east side with Spurs, and Harish has already moved two rafters. That is a good read from the jet right there. Spurs is holding down site. This doesn't look
30
good
seconds
for
left.
the attackers. Cyrus using that Killjoy turret to get some info on the team. Harish gets the first pick, activates his dash. They are pushing on the side. Will Harish get a third round? Spurs gets the first round to Cyrus and reaccess of Harish. It is a flawless round for Odisha overkill. They're just mowing Lucknow Assassins apart at this point. The attackers are on a full buy right now, so this is going to be an important round for them. If they lose this one, we'll go 5-1. They'll be on an eco, and we'll probably see a 6-1 scoreline coming in as well. The operator is still something they're not able to counter right now. Up he getting a kill there on Harish, got them that round, but they haven't been able to counter it as well right now. The Brimstone ult comes in, it doesn't get much. It gets one. Cyrus and Revax picks up Renesis as well. That's a pretty good Brim ult from Revax right there. He also damages Free Fall and Midnight Kalakar a lot, I believe. He's just switching skins. Reina gets Brimstone through the smoke. Abhi has his ult, but it's of no use. Versus trying to push and get one kill for himself as well. The attackers have been thrown apart again. It's a 2v5. The players are low. Although they can heal each other. I don't know why Abhi is not healing Sage. And Sage healed himself. That is weird. He could just heal Abhi and Abhi could heal him instead. Abhi gets a clean one tap onto Reina. It's not going to be a flawless round at least.
You will not kill my
And
ally.
Freefall gets the revive onto Brimstone. Okay, this is becoming interesting. They're going all in for this round. The Seekers have been invested as well. Harish is holding this angle with an operator.
30 seconds left.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, this doesn't look good at all. The double peak from
One enemy
Revax
remaining.
and Harish there was
Spike
perfect.
down
Revax
A.
with the fourth kill. Will he get an ace right here? Brimstone kills him. It is not an ace. Harish kills Brimstone with a shorty and teabags him. Okay. And with that, we see the attackers losing a round in which they invested 3 ults. There was the Brimstone ult, there was Abhi's ult with the Seekers, and there was Free Fall with the Revive. So that's 3 ults used in one round, and they still managed to lose that. They do still have buys, they have 3 rifles and 2 specters. Renesis will have his ult and a couple of orbs, and Cyrus has lockdown ready. This is just Push holding the site again with Reyna holding down rafters, but they are going for a B execute. Harish's op is there. He has activated the dash pretty early on this time. I think the dash is going to run out. Yes, it does. He's still holding it. They are rotating over to mid with the spike down right there. The attackers look confused. They aren't able to play out of this setup, which has been set so perfectly by the defenders. The crossfire from Revax and Edge is perfect, but Renesis has walked up all the way from rafters. He is in vents right now. Nobody knows he's there. This could be so crucial. Renesis could do it all for them. Does he get the first pick? He gets the first pick onto Revax. Will he get Ezio right there? If he gets Ezio, this could be good for the attackers. He gets the nade in. Ezio still holds that angle. They are going for a B push. Oh, don't go for a B push. Harish is there. Renesis meanwhile gets a second pick onto Reina. Harish has pushed all the way for a pick. Ezio gets Brimstone. Free fall trades him out. It's a 4v2. Renis is coming in clutch in this round. Cyrus is there.
30 seconds
He could
left.
get Harish right now. Harish falls back. Very good thinking. Cyrus is most likely dead. Yes, he is. Harish knows someone's there. And the wall comes in from Sage, or Renesis could have been dead there. Spurs gets the revive onto Reina, so it's a 3v3 again. Reina does have his ult. Harish has his nice as well. Hari gets the first pick onto Abhi, who was jumping, I believe. I don't know for what reason. He pops his knife.
One enemy
He
remaining.
kills Sage. Reina gets Renesis, and when you thought that the attackers might have pulled one back right there, the team of Odisha Overkill is just there to deny it to them entirely. Harish with 2 important kills with the operator. First onto Cyrus, then onto Abhi. Spursh with an important kill as well, getting the revive online and reviving Reina right there. They just pull the round back. This doesn't look good for the attackers at all. They are going in for an A push again. Hirsch has walled it off and he collects the orb. The attackers are now playing it very slow. They have the killjoy lockdown ready. Cyrus has a Spectre. Revax meanwhile is just 5 HP. Oof. I believe someone dinged him with a sheriff. I wasn't able to see. Renesis meanwhile is trying to push a B with that Spectre in hand. SU isn't checking his camera. Oh, he knows Renesis is there. Will he go for a knife? I don't think he will. No, what? Ezio, chill. No, he whips it. And he gets picked up by Renesis. What is Ezio doing? What is this guy on? Harish, meanwhile, with the shorty, is just there to make it even. Ezio with the shish. Telling Renesis to not tell anyone about it. Reina gets a V and free fall is stuck with the spike
Last player standing.
and he gets free
Spike
fall,
down
so
B.
that's the spike down. Cyrus is trying to push Revax here through the smoke. Revax is holding a very good off angle. He knows that someone's there, I guess. Oh, Cyrus gets pushed. And he gets Revax. That is good from Cyrus. It is 1v2, but there's just 13 seconds on the clock. Harish is pushing.
10 seconds left.
No, he's holding it with a shorty now. Renesis gets the Vandal and is trying to save it, I believe. Harish is right behind him and he gets him. Gets the 3k, secures the round for the team. And it goes 7-2-1 in favor of ODISHA Overkill. They are in the driving seat right now. Nothing can stop them. The attackers have gone for a full by this time. They have Renesis's ult and Cyrus's lockdown. This is the deciding round for the team of Lucknow Assassins. If they don't win this one, I believe it's all over for them. Because even though Split is a defensive map, this is just way too much to come back from. Because the only round that you have pulled back has been because of individual brilliance coming in from Abhi, who was just able to kill Harish there. If Harish had gotten the first pick there, they wouldn't have won that round. So there was a bit of luck playing into that round as well, but it was just individual brilliance from Abhi. There was not much team coordination there. Ezio meanwhile has come to backside, and Harish is holding entrance with an operator. He hasn't been smoked off. He is now, but he pushes through the smoke. He's trying to get a good angle. He jumps down. Renesis satchels on the side. Flash is there, and Renesis gets a kill with the ult. Brimstone gets a kill onto Harish. It's a 3v5. Reina, can he get a pick and dismiss back? No, he can't up. He picks him off. Renaissance is pretty low,
Spike
but it's
planted.
a 3v5, a 2v5, and he got he's back. Revax gets a pick onto Midnight Color card. The Brimstone ult is there. He invests the Brimstone ult. It doesn't pay off.
Last player standing.
He gets the heal but dies almost immediately. Renesis with a bigger kill. Abhi with the team flash, blinding Renesis and Spurs right there. Spurs will look to save this Vandal, I believe. Nobody's pushing him. Renesis is pushing him through stairs. Spurs is holding it. He knows someone's there. Renesis is still pushing him. And he'll be greeted by Abhi here. Will he? No, he doesn't. Does he check? Oh, the timing. Timing. Free fall. Oh, he survives. He survives to a lurk from Abhi and a push from his behind from Renesis. He somehow survives that. Harish has been given the operator back. They still have a pull by obviously because they won, I believe, 5 rounds in a row after going 2-1. They went 7-2. So the attackers are still lagging behind. They need to pull at least a couple rounds back here. Harish with a pick. What? He was blinded? How did he get that? He's blind again. Don't tell me he gets another one there. Brimstone comes in. It doesn't pay off. Harish misses his shot. Is being spammed. How is this guy still alive? Please don't tell me he gets a kill there. No. Oh, he's concussed. What? How does he get a no-scope from that range? Harish, what are you doing? How can you do this to them? It's a 3v2. Reina picks off Abhi. And the attackers are going for an execute. But it is being held well by Spurs. He knows there are people there. The slow orb is perfect. Cyrus will invest his lockdown, I believe. Yes, he does. They still have Brimstone, so they still have smokes. Spurs could just hold here. He is falling back and he falls back all the way to screens. The smokes are down. They are going for the push right now. The timing could be so bad for them if Spurs pushes smokes right now. But Spurs gets picked off by Cyrus.
30
Good
seconds
position,
left.
good position. It's a 2v2. Ezio and Reina are still alive. Reina is pushing through rafters. He could get a pick onto Cyrus and the round would be over instantly because Midnight Color car is just stuck there. Cyrus isn't checking main either. He's holding
One
down.
enemy remaining.
Cyrus, oh, he gets killed by Reina. And he gets the overheal there. So it's Brimstone against the world. Especially after that Cypher ult coming in and revealing his position. Reina gets a 3k, closes out that round perfectly for ODISHA Overkill. And we go 8-2 in the favor of ODISHA Overkill. A really good retake coming in here by Reina and Kyati Ezio. What was it doing? Okay. They get the diffuse in. We go 8-2. I'm intrigued to see if the attackers are able to pull this one back because this is their buy round.
I need this.
If they lose
My
this
tax.
one, okay, yeah,
I
they'll
need
still
this.
have a half buy,
My
and
tax.
three guys might be able to buy rifles. So this
I
round
need
is
my
still
tax.
uh very important for them. If not the deciding round, is at least very important.
I will find you.
And they are going to be against the operator. So uh, I mean, I'm scared already. The flash is here and he pops it in the face of KRT Harish. Right in the face of that jet. They are rotating over to mid. The dog is in. He knows where Reina is. The smokes are down. Smokes are down from both heads. Reina gets the first pick onto free fall. That's the stage down. Reina has his ult now. Will he pop it? The Molly is there to stop the push. The defenders are just not letting them go anywhere. The defenders gather all the information. They stop their pushes with utility. They don't dry peek except for Harish, who is holding down angles with an operator. They're playing this perfectly. Revax has help from Reina, who blinds it and then he peeks it. Harish is here. He doesn't have a dash. Brimstone gets Revax there. So it's a 4, but they are just going A through vents. Spurs is still on side. I mean, my bad. I called it a good round. It really wasn't. It really wasn't a good round, except for Renesis. Yeah,
Spike
so
planted.
um, my apologies for the technical issues that we. Okay. Uh, we're sorry for the slight technical issue that we're facing here, but we see the plant is down and they're going in for a retake, which is being executed
Last player standing.
really well. It's a 1v1 and the attackers pull it in the round back. We go 8 to 4. Not all hope is lost for
Switching
Lucknow Assassins yet.
sides.
They might still be able to pull this one back. Mm-hmm. We are sorry for the technical issues we are facing on our side. We'll be right back pretty soon We are currently playing the map of split with Lucknow Assassins playing Odisha Overkill. Odisha Overkill currently leads the scoreboard 8-4. We are over with the first half where Odisha Overkill got an 8-4 lead. We'll be switching over to the second half really soon. Till then, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Really quickly, we have Lucknow Assassins coming over to the defending side who will be playing from an 8-4 backlog. It will be curious to see if they are able to pull rounds back and pull this match in their favor to get a first victory on board. They have lost all three of their matches and are most likely out of this tournament, but they might still be able to pull one back. We currently have a tactical timeout still in place to get the players settled. We see Reina and Kyati Harish leading the scoreboard right now with 15 kills each. Revax on 12, Spurs on 5, and Kyati at 0 on 3. You see Abhi leading the charge for Lucknow Assassins at 11 kills. I never should have doubted him on that sky pick. Renesis on 9, Freefall on 5, Cyrus on 5, and Brimstone on 5. Lucknow Assassins really needs to give it their all right now. We see Cyrus is going to be playing ace side with his killjoy setup in place along with Renesis. While Midnight Kalakar is gonna be holding down mid from vents. Freefall is gonna be playing male. He does have his wall, he does have both his lobs. So that's really a lot of money going into utility right there. The G's are in, and I believe we'll be starting with the match soon. we see the attackers are going for a B and A split here. There's nobody going mid. This is interesting from the attackers. Harish has brought a smoke and a ghost. Ezio will be putting his camera in mid, okay? We have either duelist on either side. Harish going in on the B side to get a first pick and Reina onto the A side. The dog is invested from Abhi pretty early into the round to get them information. The Sage Wall comes in mid and the camera is rendered useless, I believe. Renaissance meanwhile has rotated over from the A side to B mail and the attackers are slowly crawling up A side. Reina and Brimstone are trying to move in. Cyrus has a good lockdown in place, but he gets picked off by Reina and Revax there. A really good double peek coming in. They got the A side. The A side is free. There is nobody on the A side. Cyrus tried to play from heaven just to check that nobody climbs into vents as Renaissance was able to do on multiple occasions while he was on the attacking side, but it doesn't pay off. He doesn't fall back in time. Reina meanwhile is pushing up, gets the pick onto Abhi, but dies to free fall. And Renaissance gets a kill onto Kiati. Harish there. Revax meanwhile kills free fall as well.
Spike planted.
Renaissance is half HP. It's a 2v3. The defenders don't look good right now, especially with the position of Revax there, who is in CT and is holding down that off angle perfectly. This could be so crucial. Oh, Revax gets picked by Brimstone. It's a 2v2. The wall is on site. He does have the combat sim. Renaissance is trying to push on site from elbow.
Last player standing.
Ezio from main gets to clean classic headshots to finish off that round, and we go 9-4 in favor of ODISHA overkill. I believe the team of Lucknow Assassins will be forcing this one. Brimstone going in for a Spectre half shield. Cyrus doesn't have enough money. The Killjoy utility kit is probably the most expensive kit in the game right now, because you have to literally buy it every round. The alarm bot and the storm grenades, that's 600 going into each round, but he has gone for a stinger and a half shield as well. Harish meanwhile has gone for a phantom. This is interesting.
Blinded.
Abhi with the flash trying to hold down B himself. The slower is in. Stage wall hasn't been invested as it is usually. Harish is pushing all the way. He is behind Abhi right now. What? Ezio gets free fall picks off Harish. Brimstone picks off Ezio. There are trades coming in left and right. Rensis is trying to push. Reina spots him. He spots him. Reina gets the kill and gets the overheal. Brimstone tries to pick Reina, but he falls back in time. It's a 1v3 and the defenders, I believe, are done. We go 10-4 in favor of Odisha overkill. The phantom that Harish dropped is retrieved by Reina, and Harish gets it back from Reina. The defenders, I believe, are not in a state where they can even half buy, because they have half bought so many rounds and they have managed to screw them all up. Half buys really on their thing. They're going for a shorty and a sheriff, a shorty and two sheriffs. Free fall and brimstone on the sheriffs, Renaissance on that shorty, and the other two guys have a classic each. Abhi again holding down that B side with Sky. Not really the best of choices, but Harish meanwhile gets the dash in and catches off Abhi. Brimstone trying to get a pick with that sheriff, trying to get a one tap, redeem himself.
Spike
Harish is
planted.
on top of boxers, so good. He is very vulnerable right now because he doesn't have a dash. The Cyrus meanwhile picks up Reina, who had pushed up to CT with a classic, and retrieves the rifle for his teammate Renaissance. It's still a 4v4.
They seem sensitive.
Can Renaissance make something happen with this rifle? Harish picks him off. Harish picks up Cyrus,
Enemy remaining.
and he is no. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oof, that looked bad. Freefall got a pick on to Revax, but Harish picks him off with a classic. He ran out of ammo at the last second. It could have been an ace. It was 4 kills and an assist for Harish. Could have been an ace. Cyrus is going for the Odin right now. They're giving it their all. Abhi has gone for the operator on the Sky. This is exactly why I was skeptical about the Sky pick, because he is someone who likes to op. aggressively. But he can't do that on the sky. The sky is just not the perfect range for that. Yeah, we see him switching over to a vandal. The trailblazer will be invested on to B again to check for any early pushes. HGO with a Spectre in hand falls back, not to give any info, but I believe he is spotted by the trailblazer. Default gets a pick through the smoke onto Reina. The wall is being broken down. Oh, Harish avoided that. He somehow stayed alive. The taps are almost perfect. People gets another pick. Abhi gets a pick. Brimstone gets a
Spike
pick.
down B.
Burst gets a kill onto Brimstone, but Renes trades him out, and the defenders pull out an almost flawless round. Things might turn around. I don't really know at this point.
Alarm bot out. Recalling my bot. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing
We
swarm
see
grenade.
Cyrus going in for an A defense setup again.
Turret out.
He hasn't switched sides since the pistol round. He is on the Odin right now.
What's this?
Harish, meanwhile, has pushed elbow with the knives because there is nobody who is checking them on site. Cyrus has fallen all the way back to CT with that Odin, which is a really cool Odin. I really like that Odin. But he falls to Harish, who had the
Spike
knife.
planted.
Renes gets a pick on to Spurs. Harish now doesn't have the heal. He can't get that heal. Harish is using an Odin in CT. Free fall picks him off. It's a 3v4. Oh, Reina gets, yeah, he gets the kill. But it's picked off by Renes. It's a good trade. Revax invests result as well. Stop the push from CT. He invests the molly as well.
Last player
Good
standing.
crossfire here, but Brimstone picks up a Gion and picks off Revax. They pull another round back and we go 11-6. And I believe that the attackers don't have a buy right now. They do it with 3 people alive. And the attackers do have a buy. Yeah, they do. HCO will have to settle for a Spectre, I believe. But all good. Because I think Harish will bring out that op. Will he? No, he picks up. Okay, it's a half buy. Harish goes for the hero rifle. First on a Spectre and 2 guys on a Sheriff. They're trying to half buy this round so that they can guarantee the next round for themselves. Harish has brought out their operator, okay. Weird sound coming in. Renesis, meanwhile, tries to push up. A gets caught off by Reina there, who had a sheriff in hand, but gets that phantom. So that's a rifle pulled back, which shouldn't, which should never have gone into the hands of that Reina there. Renesis was careless. He should have checked that angle. Pulled it with no information at all. Harish is holding for anyone who is peeking on top of that sage wall. Free fall, will you? No. Oh, the timing is so crucial. Free fall is somehow still alive. Brimstone is in a cheeky position, but players usually check that these days, so I don't think it would pay off. He was trying to check that, but he gets a pick on stage. Dashes off. Puts the smoke. Doesn't check for Brimstone later, okay. That is careless on Harish's part too. Cyrus meanwhile has rotated over to the B side. It is a B side setup by the Killjoy this time. But it doesn't pay off. I believe the terrace had been smoked off.
Spike planted.
Bam! The Deodon is there, but the cage and the molly are enough to shut him off. Reina meanwhile gets a pick onto Abhi. On that lurk, okay, he got the pick on screens. Cyrus gets a pick on Reina. Brimstone gets a pick onto Revax. They narrow it down to a 2v1 again. And Sage is pretty low. It's all on you this time. He has a sheriff in hand on him. Oh, Brimstone with the RNG gets a pick onto Spurs and then another pick onto Edgy. A good round coming in from a Night Color car right there. A 4K. And we go 11-7. I believe Harish wouldn't have a buy right now because he invested in the auto operator the previous round and it didn't pay off. Teammates all have buys. Okay, he can still afford a vandal and full shields. So that's all good. His teammates all have rifles. They go all 5 rifles. Can they pull this one back and somehow make it good? Oh, the attackers have been falling apart. I mean, Split is a defending map, definitely, but Kyati Hari is going in for Phantom at full shields and no util at all. And they go for a fast mid push this time, a really fast mid push. Have taken mid control. The boom bot damaged Revac heavily. The need from Renesis isn't that good, although he could have picked up Revac there with a proper need. Brimstone gets a pick onto Harish because the stage wall is late. The Brimstone ult comes in as well. First gets that revive onto Harish. Revax is low and they are still stuck in mid. Edge meanwhile gets a pick onto Brimstone. Harish is down to 14 HP again. It's a 4v5 but Harish is very low. Free fall falls back to stairs. Renesis is holding down mid. He has the ult. He has the showstopper ready. Harish is holding this as well. Who will get the pick here? Will it be Harish or will it be Renesis? Harish is 14 HP, so I believe he'll die there. But you never know.
Spike planted.
Playing a cheeky angle. He's playing a cheeky angle, but he dies to free fall. Free fall gets the revive onto Brimstone as well. It's a 4v5 on the side of Lucknow Assassins now. Sarge is trying to push up Odin. Push up CT with that Odin. The lockdown comes in. Oh, this is good for the attackers there. But HU gets 2 picks. Reina gets a third. The man's married down to a 2v4. Cyrus picks off Revax there. He goes in for the defuse straight away. With Spurs covering main. Spurs jumps back to cover heaven. Cyrus gets a pick onto Reina there. Oh, Spurs is detained. He is detained and Cyrus gets the defuse. How do they pull this round back? A good round. A very good round coming in from Cyrus right there. HCO with a very good try of his own, got 3 picks and almost pulled that round back after the killjoy lockdown was invested. It looked over for the attackers, but HGO somehow almost pulled it back. But Cyrus was there to secure that round with a kill with the Odin. And the attackers don't really have a buy right now. They're going in for 3 vandals. Okay, Revax will have a vandal as well, and Harish will, yeah, he's going for vandal again. He has been going for a rifle each round, even if he has to sacrifice on util. Renz is holding that angle on rafters from boxes. Keep timing. Oh, Renesis. What are you doing with that boombot in hand? Harish has pushed up all the way to wins, but he is caught by Brimstone. Cyrus. Oh, what? Reina pushes up all the way to wins after being spammed by Cyrus and gets Brimstone, gets that key back. Cyrus is being spammed in these cages. He's moving around in these cages and giving all the voice cues they need. Sage is holding down the B side alone. Cyrus's utility is there, but it is disabled. Recall is falling back. The killjoy utility is back on, I believe. Yeah, Cyrus has moved into range. Reina with the glowing champions vandal. Breaks the alarm bot. Storm grenade is out. Free fall gets the pick onto Revac. All eyes on Reina right now. Can he get the first pick and dismiss? No, he can't. Cyrus with the Odin spray is just there. Abhi gets a pick onto Spurs. It's a 1v3. Ezio is trying. He's trying, but what? Okay. A weird try coming in from Ezio there. Especially after he got hit through the wall by Spurs there. He activated the camera again. That was weird. They are going for a hero rifle in the hands of Spurs. That is interesting. He's going for a rifle full shields. While 3 guys on a Spectre, Harish opts for that Marshall.
Blinded.
Spurs still has that hero rifle. He has a phantom full shields. As the bottom fragger for the team of ODISHA Overkill right now. HU with the sheriff in hand, can he make this happen? Can he make a miracle come true? The dog is there but it's destroyed pretty quickly. Reina is already onto the B side. Has he been spotted yet? Okay, he's spotted by the lockdown, by the turret now. He has gone for a sheriff, full shields, double rain orbs and double flashes. He has given them the perfect fake. Oh, what? The attackers are rotating over to B. No, don't. What? Reina just gave you all that information to just push away. Ezio with a clean one tap onto Brimstone. Retrieves that rifle as well. It's a 4v4. Ezio is low. I believe the siege doesn't have a heal. The Brimstone Molly shut down.
30
Cyrus
seconds
is
left.
there. We can't push upstairs now. They're just going on to site. There are two players in CT. Yeah, for is holding it well. Renaissance too. Renaissance slow. He's on 4 HP. But he gets the heal. Harish with the proper.
Our
Harish with the
spike carrier is
perfect
killed.
lock right there. Cyrus gets a pick onto Ezio. Revax gets Cyrus. Revax trying to make it all happen for his team. It's a 3v2. Can he get the plant on Harish? Gets the kill with the Odin. I believe the plant doesn't go down. Yeah, it doesn't go down. You go 11 to 10. Can he get another pick here? He dings Abhi, but Abhi kills him. Relentless gets a pick on 2-minute Kalakar. Lucknow Assassins have pulled this one back from being 8-4 down. They are not in the lead right now, but they are still just around blue. They are on 10 rounds, while Odisha Overkill has stayed on 11 rounds for a pretty long time. Odisha Overkill is going in for a full buy right now with Harish on the knives. No, he's gone for a vandal as well. They're going in for all vandals right now. Can they pull this round back? If they can't, it's gonna be really difficult for them.
Spike drop.
Harish gives the spike back to their Sage, but the defenders are centered around mid mostly. Renesis is trying to get a pick there onto Harish, but he falls back. He has enough utility. Free fall gets a pick onto Revax. That is so crucial right there. Harish is trying to make it happen for his team. He gets the first kill. Oh, he wall bang dings. Renesis, I believe, is going down right now. No, Renesis stays alive. He somehow manages to kill Harish right there after being
Heal 'em,
pulled
squad.
down to 4 or 5 HP, and Renesis gets the heal from Avi. It's a 4v3. Odisha Overkill have fallen apart again. Harish tried to make it all happen for them, get those 2 picks, but Renesis somehow pulls that one back. They are just pushing onto site. They don't have a fear for
30
anything in
seconds
the world
left.
right now. The cage is down. They are pushing onto site. They don't have the rifles. They don't have the smokes. Renesis is not peeking out from heaven. Ezio gets the first pick onto Avi right there.
Spike
And
planted.
it's CT. Renesis
enemy
with the
remaining.
showstopper. What is Purge trying to do? Why does he have the wall in hand after he heard the Ray satchel and even after his Reina died to that ult? What was he trying to do right there?